What's going on, traders? So today was a little bit sketchy, and I'm just going to kind of go over it real quick. But if we go back to the open, we had the plan to get in one contract or two contracts on the payout account because today was the last day that we needed to trade in order to get the payout secured. And then the other accounts to try to start building that cushion, or not cushion, but building towards the payout balance. We were going to double it with the copy trader. So we had two contracts in on the parent account, which was the main account, which is 6, and then 7, 8, and 9 were supposed to copy trade, but times 2 on the multiplier to give us 4 contracts. That all went fine. And if you go back and watch the stream, my OBS cut out at some point, like completely closed and reopened. So I don't have the footage from that to post live, which I was going to do. But if you go back and watch the stream, you can go ahead and see this. But the copy trader, I think, when it went to close out the trade, for some reason, then sold an additional 4 contracts. It only did it on the 7, 8, and 9 accounts, which were the non-parent accounts. They were the child accounts on the copy trader. And for some reason, we ended up in a short after going long on the opening range trade. It then put us short 4 contracts. And thankfully, I realized it pretty quickly. It worked in our favor because it actually went back down a little bit. We ended up hitting flatten on each one. It caused me to go into my RTrader Pro and have it set to where I can immediately click the X to flatten the account if that were to happen again, instead of having to do this, which is I had to literally click each account, hit flatten, come back up, hit the account, hit flatten, come back up, hit the account, hit flatten. I had to do that 3 times. And thankfully on 2 of the accounts, it worked out, as you can see, were the top 2 accounts. But the last one, we actually did give back a decent amount that we did have locked up in profits from the initial trade. So a little frustrating there. We actually ended up making, I think it was $60 extra overall between the 3 accounts, but we ended up, it was spaced out a little bit differently on each account, which it's not that big of a deal because the 2 new accounts are now closer in overall P&L with that 3rd account. So in reality, it might have worked out because now I can kind of try to keep them close together and see what happens. So pretty happy overall. We are back at payout on the main account. We are starting to build the other 3 accounts. And if somehow by the end of March, I get a payout on each of these accounts after I get the payout on the one that we're going to take on 6, which will bring that balance back down. If we can get them all back to payout just once by the end of March, I'm going to be really happy because that would be an AK payout. And to think where we were even just a month ago to where we could be at the end of March, that is a huge turnaround, and that would be awesome. Obviously, I'm not counting my dollars just yet, but I do like how we're doing this. I am going to start splitting them once I get the payout 2 and 2 each day. So I'm just going to trade 2 accounts one day, then 2 accounts the next day. I'm not going to be trading all the accounts every day. I did it this time because we needed to hit the required days for this payout, but moving forward, I'm just going to try to get 1 payout per month so I can swap back and forth between the 2 accounts. And then next 90% sale, maybe we add another account and then we can try to do 3 and 3. And the idea is to get to 12 total accounts, because if you do the math, you could go every other day. So you would take 4 accounts every other day. So 4, 4, 4. And by the end of the month, you should have enough days traded on each set of 4 to where you could, in theory, get 12 payouts at the end of the month once a month. And you're never risking more than 4 of the accounts at once. So that's kind of my plan moving forward. Whether that's exactly what happens, I doubt it, because I'm sure there's going to be some speed bumps. And obviously, who knows what else can happen along the way. But we're here for the journey. I'm pretty excited where we're at now. And yeah, we're just going to keep moving forward. As you can see, the market decided today that we're just going to kind of go straight up. And that's all we've been doing pretty much since this morning. So pretty interesting. And I hope you all have a good weekend. Oh, the giveaway next Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. That'll be our Friday night live stream. Shoot the shit, have a beer, do a giveaway. We ended up with $125 as our 5% this month. That is pretty darn awesome. I am going to leave you on that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I live stream Monday through Friday, 9:25 to lunchtime, whenever that ends up being. Sometimes it's 11:30, sometimes it's 1 o'clock. It kind of depends on how the day's going. And again, thank you for all your support. Code VALA if you're buying any new Apex accounts over the weekend. And I'll see you Monday morning. Peace.